Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back. My name's Dayr, and this is my Days Gone review. So how I'm going to do it, I'm going to break it down into graphics, gameplay, audio, audience, PC requirements, difficulty, story, game time, price, bugs, and my overall score. I've played Day Gone now on the hardest setting, which was Survivor 2. It took me about a week to complete, just under 100 hours. Was it worth it? I'll let you know. Okay, so the graphics. If you could judge it in You Forget What Reality Is to MS-DOS, I would say that it's right up there with beautiful. It's not forget what reality is, but it's beautiful. You know what I mean? So it definitely gets a point in graphics. The thing is, with Days Gone, it has so much going on. Whether you forget about the scenery, where you forget about all the little things that's happening, and just focus on the gameplay. But if you actually take a time out and you spend some time in photo mode, or you just go around and appreciate how good looking this game is, you'll be surprised. Now, Days Gone is absolutely a beautiful game. Hands down. Can't lie. It is. So let's move on. Gameplay. Now, Days Gone's gameplay is second to none in the zombie genre. It is entertaining, scary at times, fun. You know, it has its ups and downs. It's very good. So if we rate it between very good, it's just gameplay meh. I'd rather watch politics. Just don't play it, okay? It's really good. Very good game. A lot of people have an opinion it's just like Damos, it's just okay. But for me, it's very good. So it gets the highest mark I can give. The reason for this is Days Gone starts like this. It goes up. Oh. And then it finishes. Now, I didn't finish all the little hidden parts of the game. Didn't do all the bonus storylines. I just did the main storyline from start to finish on the hardest setting, and it was sublime. Absolutely loved it. Do I want more? Sure. Maybe in a couple of weeks I'll go back and do some more of it. So yes, it gets a thumbs up. And okay, so we're moving on to the audio of the game. Now, Days Gone's audio is quite good. When you hear a horde coming at you and the stomping of the footsteps, the screaming, the gunshots, all of that jazz, it's pretty decent. So I give it a very good again. Now, the freak sounds are really well done. It captures the feeling of horror passing by me, you know. Like if you imagine yourself, you pull up in a motorbike, you know, and then all of a sudden you hear all these monsters running after you. I think I'll get back on the motorbike and keep going. I won't be getting off and throwing some freaking grenades behind me. No, I'll be driving the F away. You can be sure on that. So audio, I give it a 9 out of 10. Oh, a 9. It's good, very good, but it's not orgasm. You know what I mean? Alright. Moving on to the audience now. What kind of audience is this game for? Is it for, kids? Is it for teens, adults, or everybody? No, this is for teens, maybe kids, like mums, dads. Maybe sure you wanna, view it first before you set your kids into it, before they have freaking nightmares of hordes chasing them. But it's teens, late teens, adults. It is definitely a big adult game, especially on Survivor settings. I wouldn't recommend giving it to any kids that have issues. Okay, moving on. Okay, so the PC requirements for this game are pretty okay. So if it starts off at, let's say, you need a rich boy PC, which has like, or a hard man's working PC, which like in this 300 series, or I'd say going down the line to a potato, or you can run paint. I would say you definitely need a fast PC for this. Now I haven't tried it on anything lower than a 1080. So on the 1080's machine, it ran perfect. On the 30 series machine, it ran perfect. Had no issues whatsoever, and both of them ran over 60 FPS. So spot on for that. It's pretty decent, and I give it definitely a good mark for that. So I never get below 100 FPS, and I have an i7. I did it on the first few episodes like on the i7 1080, and then when I finished the game, I finished it on the 3070. So yeah, it was good. Okay, the difficulty of the game. Now, this is a hard one for me to judge because I play every game on the hardest setting. I don't play games really on easy or medium unless I'm just like, right, let's do a quick first look and get out of the way. Alright, so the difficulty from, let's see, just push forward to easy to Dark Souls difficulty. Yeah, I think Dark Souls is probably the harder ones. Right, so I give it significant brain usage. You have to think in some areas of this game. It can't just be, right, I'm gonna go in there, throw a couple of grenades, and everyone's gonna go boom, and that's the end of it. You definitely to think. You definitely to plot out some actions, especially when taking on some of the bigger hordes and things like that. But yeah, if you know about zombie games, you know how to play this. Simple as that. Okay, moving on to the story now. This game has no freaking story. Like, Breakpoint, I would say. That game had a fucking really bad story. All the way through to it'll replace your lifestyle. Like, maybe WoW. So this game has an average to good story. And the reason I'm saying average to good is it does grip you in. It does give you that feel of you are actually playing the dude and your friends are in trouble and your friends are needing help, and it immerses you in. Not as much as other games do in the PlayStation series or things like that, but it makes you want more, and that's good. So it doesn't really have a lot of content past completing the game. There are a lot of side stories and a lot of stuff that you can do, but 90% of the time it is go here, do this, and then repeat. And it's like that through the entire game. So I'm giving this an average for story. Maybe I'm wrong, leave a comment below. Okay, so for the price on this, I'm going to give it from it's a free to play all the way down to you could also just burn money your own way. Like, buy a new gaming headset, for example. Or maybe even take your wife out for a cup of tea. But whatever you do, let's find out. Alright, is it worth the price? Right, so I got about 100 hours. That's more than worth the price to me. I play games based on this simple fact. If it lasts more than 18 minutes, it's a bloody good game and worth every penny. If it lasts a whole day of content, that's story content, then damn good it's worth every penny. So, if free was the best, and just burn your money away was the worst, it's worth the price. Go get it. Okay, the one that we all fear. Bugs. Now, let's put it in the category of never had any to Cyberbug 2077. Or Anthem. Whatever you want to choose, right? Or it could just be like we've literally opened up an aquarium or terrarium or whatever the bloody called of bugs, and they're everywhere, right? This game has very few bugs, and the whole time I played it, I think I crashed twice, and I have no idea why it crashed. There was no explanation or anything like that, and that was it. Did I get stuck? Maybe once, but that was my own stupid fault for trying to get into a place that I shouldn't. But yeah, that's it. I didn't really experience many bugs, minor bugs at best. And that covers the bug section. Okay, so to give it a round off on the overall score of things, I'm going to give it the max score. It's fantastic. I suggest it with all my heart. Days Gone is probably one of the best zombie games that I've played in a long time. I recommend that you should go and get it right now. Forget about taking your wife out for tea. Forget about that new headset that you really want. Get out there. Get yourself Days Gone. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Dayr. And don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, and little bell notification. See you all next time.